What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Days. My name is Jacob. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for listening. I really do appreciate it. I say this a lot in all the intros. You guys know how it goes in the intros. Thank you guys. Without you guys, none of this would have been possible. Recently, we just hit 50 subscribers on YouTube. I know many of you guys are like, 50 subscribers, really? That's nothing. That means the world to me. Absolutely means the world to me. Like, thank you. Thank you guys. Each and every single one of you, all 50 of you, and the 55,000 people that view it and have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It helps. It boosts my drive to produce more shows, shorts, all that type of stuff. Even though it really shouldn't like push me, but it does. It pushes me, okay? I love seeing it. Thank you guys. Now, let's get into it. I love, absolutely love this time of season, okay? I don't know where you guys are located at in the United States or outside the United States, but if you guys want to tell me, put it in the comments below. I'd love to know where my viewers are at, so please drop it down in the comments. But I love this time of year. Absolutely love it. I don't know if you guys are experiencing this, but the seasons are changing. They are changing, dog. And they're changing for the better. Who would have thought? Who would have thought after winter comes spring? Mind blown. But that's awesome. I love it. Although it is kind of playing tricks on me a little bit because one day it'd be like 75 degrees. The next day will be like a 45 and raining. So I switched all my clothes in my closet, but now I'm kind of debating on whether or not that's actually a good idea or not because it can still get kind of cold and I don't have any long sleeves out anymore. They're all in totes, all put away. Ugh. Was that a good idea? Screw it. It was a good idea because it happened. Anyway, sorry to interrupt the video, but I have to give you guys a little update about my decision on changing out my clothes or not. Bad decision because literally 3 days after I recorded that part of the episode, it started snowing. Like it was 72-ish, 70-ish degrees. I'll pop up a screenshot of the weather. And then literally the next day, snowing right here. Bro, it went from 60 to 70 to literally 30-ish degrees within a day. I don't know if you guys experienced that type of weather or not, but dude, it sucks. I wish I had some more winter clothes out in my closet right now, but I don't. All I got's the sweatshirts that I wear on a daily basis and some other shit. But I just wanted to give you guys that little update. Let's get back to the video. Live life in a happy days, baby. I love you guys. Peace. I love this time of year. The seasons change. People leave their house, come out of hibernation. Because if you're anything like me, you do not want to do anything in the winter. You hate the winter. I hate the winter. Although I have to admit, I kind of like this winter a little bit. I don't know what it is. I don't know when this love-hate relationship changed. But yeah, like it was cold. Don't get me wrong. We had like 15 inches of snow, 16 inches of snow, 12 inches of snow. It's like one of those. We had like over a foot of snow, but it was still nice. Like typically I hate winter, okay? Typically I don't leave the house, I don't do anything. But I actually kind of enjoyed this winter. I bundled up, I got some new clothes. You know, with winter you can like layer so your outfits will look a little bit better. It was pretty nice. A new thing that I started this winter that I typically haven't done in the past is like a certain color. And this season or this past season in winter, that color was brown. I don't know I don't know what it is about that color, but brown was my winter color. Like every outfit had brown in it. I would wear like different shades of brown. Like it was odd. Like I've never like obsessed over like one color for a certain like season, but brown was a season for some reason. Like what? Whose favorite color is brown? If it is, let me know. If not, I'm right there with you. Brown is not my favorite color, especially when it comes to clothes. Black is my favorite color when it comes to like clothes. Black matches everything. Black looks good. It looks sharp. It looks put together. Brown, if you wear all brown, you look like a walking shit turd. Like that's what comes to my mind. So I looked like this winter, guys. This winter, I looked like a disformed shit turd. I would have different colors of brown all through. It looked like I was sick. Okay, it looked gross. Not actually looked gross. I looked good. I looked put together, but I look like a shit turd walking around. Okay, a lot's changing. A lot's changing, dogs and dogettes. Dogettes. Okay, a lot has changed. Okay, guys, like that's what this episode's really all about. I know I speak about it all the time, and sometimes I beat a dead horse. But what is up, everybody? I'm so sorry to interrupt this episode, but I want to give a thanks to the wonderful sponsors of today's video, and that is you guys. That's right. You guys. I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. So thank you. If you guys are watching this right now, please like, subscribe, all that stuff, notification bell, the gist. Every YouTuber says it. It really does help. As you can tell, we're slowly growing. Um, it really makes me happy. I really do appreciate it. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. If you guys are listening to this on Spotify right now, please like us, give us a review, comments, whatever. Um, it helps. It really does. Um, Thank you guys for watching all the clips, the shorts. Um, our Instagram's gonna be popping up right now. Give that a follow. We're trying to be a little bit more active on that. We're trying to be a little bit more active on YouTube as well with the shorts and everything. Um, but I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. So thank you. Let's get back onto this episode. Change happens even when you least expect it, even when you don't even realize it happened until it happened. Like my choice of color during the winter being brown, I didn't even really think about it until literally just now. Like I just was like, oh crap, it was all brown. Change happens when you least expect it. And that's what life is. Life is just living and expect the unexpected. Okay. Another change that's happened to me throughout this winter is my taste in music has changed. Now, don't get me wrong. What I'm about to say is not controversial whatsoever. What I'm about to say will not rage anybody. However, I am a big fan of rap music. I'm a big fan of like drill music, of really anything rap. I've always been a fan of rap music ever since I can remember. Like fourth grade. Fourth or fifth grade was the first time I heard a rap song. It was Go DJ by Lil Wayne, or it was Fireman by Lil Wayne. It was a Lil Wayne song. And ever since then, I've been hooked. When I was younger, I used to go on Genius, the lyric company. They have like all the lyrics to the songs and stuff. Before they had an app, this was before apps. I would go onto the website and I would copy all the lyrics down. I would paste them all on a piece of paper, and I had a binder full of nothing but lyrics to all my favorite songs. I have no idea where that binder went. I don't think I threw it away. I think it's in the attic somewhere with a bunch of my old stuff. But I had like Right Above It by Drake and Lil Wayne. I had Stunt Like My Daddy by Lil Wayne and Birdman. I had um, Bottoms Up, the Trey Songz song with Nicki Minaj. I had Love the Way You Lie. My grandma and I used to perform that song in her living room. I used to have it on a mixtape that my friend burned. This, bro, I feel so old talking about this now. But you could actually still make mixtapes when I was in school. So one of my friends made a mixtape with all my favorite rap songs on it, and I played that song for my grandma because it had the least cuss words in it, and she would sing the Rihanna part. I would hop in when Eminem rapped, and uh next time I go over there, dude, I feel like I should do that just for like nostalgia purposes. Just oh damn, I'm about to tear up. Like I miss being a child. Don't get me wrong, I love where I am now, but damn, being a child was awesome. Okay, so with all that being said, I love rap music. Okay, I love it. I don't know everybody. Obviously, I only listen to like a handful of people, but if another artist is on, I don't turn it off. Like I'll listen to it. Um, but all that had changed this winter. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a big fan of rap music, but I needed something different. Rap music nowadays all kind of sounds the same. Okay. Not saying anything bad about it, not saying anything bad about the artists that are out now. Like they're good, but it sounds like everybody is copying everybody's style. Like back in the day, music used to be good. Like I was talking to a coworker at work the other day. We were listening to music, and I was just doing like throwbacks. Um, I say throwbacks, but this is like 10 years old, 2016, 2015, 2014, and listening to the music then versus now, it's night and day different. You can still hear um you can still hear like the echo of like the past generation's music in like 2015, 2016. You can hear all of the um inspiration where someone like, oh, that sounds like this song, that sounds like that song. But nowadays it all just kind of sounds the same. So during this winter, I was like I'm getting tired. I got the same songs on a playlist right now. I listen to the same 300 songs, and one of my lights just went out. That's great. Hopefully it didn't go out automatically. We're still gonna rock with this. Let's see. I'm gonna try to fix this real quick. All right. So after some technical difficulties, I am currently down a light, which is fantastic. Hopefully this one doesn't go out, and then we'll have to turn on the ceiling, the room light, and that's not gonna look good. Time to hop on Amazon tonight. Okay. Anyway, enough with my problems. Let's get back to the episode, shall we? But that all changed, okay? I had like the same 300 songs on a playlist. I knew almost all of them, and I was like, "Dog, I need something different. I need something different to listen to, like a whole different vibe." And one day, not one day, one morning, I was getting ready for work, and I hopped in the car, and I was just scrolling on Apple Music just to see what other stuff there is. And then I came upon this playlist, and it's called Morning Coffee on Apple Music. If you guys don't use Apple Music, Spotify may have a similar um, playlist. It's basically just like slow acoustic kind of music that like just gets your day started. It's nothing too crazy, nothing overwhelming. It's just kind of soothing, kind of calm, relaxing. When I found it, I didn't realize it was going to be probably one of my most favorite playlists that I've ever listened to. Yeah, the songs are slow. Yeah, the songs kind of sound sad, but they're not really sad. Um, it's just a whole different vibe. If you guys have Apple Music, I definitely will tell you guys to check it out. I would definitely recommend it. And there are two artists on there in particular that like I truly like. I don't want to say fell in love with because that sounds a little strong, but I truly like really enjoyed listening to their songs whenever it popped up. Like I would just let it play, and then whenever these artists popped up, one of their songs popped up, I always looked at it. Always. Like it'd be different songs, it'd sound a little bit different, but like I would always like check it out. I would always have to add that song to my library instead of just on that playlist. And um one of them is Hazlet. I think that's how you say it. Hazeltt. I would definitely recommend checking him out. Hop on YouTube, check it out. He has a lot of great songs, a lot of good songs. I really enjoyed him. His live performances that you can find on like YouTube, it looks like a music video, but it's like live. Tremendous, really really good. They're like really good like singing, like thought provoking type songs. Um, they're really good. Hands down, recommend it. Another the other person, the other artist is Hunter Metz. He just kind of matches the vibe with like the other artists, kind of. Like I said, you guys just have to go check him out. This is not like a paid promotion or anything like that. These people don't even know me. I just love passing around good music. So there you go. Got some good music to listen to. Check out those two artists and the playlist Morning Coffee on Apple Music. Awesome. Another another change in my life. Um, hmm, hmm. It's not really. I mean, honestly, it's not really like a personality change or like uh personality change or fuck, what's that word? So when you prefer something over the other or something. Anyway, my mind just went blank. But another change that I realized that can help you a lot in life is really just the change of the atmosphere. Of like your not atmosphere, you can't change the atmosphere, but like the change of like your environment. Okay? Like let's say the seasons for example. The seasons are changing right now. And I went on a walk the other day, like 2 weeks ago. That's the other day for me. I went on a walk the other day, and I was surprised about how many people were out. I say surprised because it kind of threw me off. Like I knew there was going to be a lot of people out, but I didn't realize like there was going to be a lot of people out. A couple weeks ago, it was like 75 degrees, sunny with like a slight wind. And I got off work early. It was a Saturday, so I had to go into work. I was an extra, so they didn't really need my help. So I just left. Awesome. I got a shower. I came home, got a shower, and then I was like, guys, I was thinking in my head, I was like, yo, it's nice as hell outside right now. I don't have to work for the rest of the day. Let's just go on a walk. So that's what I did. I went on a walk downtown, um, and when I was walking up by the river, uh, I couldn't find a parking spot. Like typically, there's parking. Okay, there's typically parking everywhere. Like it took me literally like 4 or 5 minutes to find a parking spot because There were so many people out. All the parking spots were closed, were taken up, not closed. They were taken up. I went to like my typical like parking lot area. It's all the way on the other side of downtown, and that way I can just walk the whole downtown because it's kind of a small downtown. Nothing, absolutely nothing. I was like, what is going on? Luckily, I found one at the very end, right before you leave downtown. I was like, I've never had to park this far out. From one end to another was like 3, 4 miles. So it's not bad, but it's not close either, you know? So I parked and I just started walking. And that's when I realized how many people were out, how many people were enjoying the day. And it's crazy how just the change of seasons can just really change everybody. Everyone wanted to go out. Everybody felt like the vibes were up, you know? Like it felt good outside. Like it felt like everybody was having a good day. Like I got around some people and they were just laughing and talking. I didn't know them or anything. I was just walking by. They were just like laughing and talking, and then like people were getting ice cream at the local ice cream shop. Like it was awesome. And I feel like just the change in your environment can change a lot about you and about the way you look at things because obviously it affects your perspective on how the world is and how everything else is working. Like, okay, I'm gonna give you guys a little inside baseball. When I was typing up this episode, I did it in two different environments just so I can test this theory. And it blew my mind. Okay? Like just typing out the outline and everything for this episode took me about a week or so. Now, I don't want to like admit that or anything. Like I hate admitting that cuz I feel like it should have taken me less time and I feel like I should be doing more videos. I should be doing more. But I work 2 jobs and I go to school. So, I'm kind of booked up right now on time until I get school done. So, it took me about a week and a half to get this done. And when I was doing this experiment, um, the results blew my mind. Like the reason why it took so long to get this all typed up was because I did most of it in my bed. Guys, if here's one thing I learned like this past like month or so. If you guys want to get homework done, like work done, like anything done on a computer, do not do it in your bed. Don't do it in your room, okay? And here's why. When I did it in my bed, I wasn't as focused. I was focused on like watching TV. I was focused on like the dogs. I was focused on just like me. I was like scrolling on my phone more than I should be working on this. I'd fall asleep in the middle of like typing because I was just like, I'm in bed already, might as well take a nap. Like, and then when the other half of this, when I was typing it up, I did it upstairs. I did it in the kitchen. I did it in a whole different environment other than my bed or my bedroom. And the amount of work and the amount of, yeah, just the amount of work that got actually done, crazy. Night and day difference. Like I got maybe a paragraph laying in my bed. And then I got 2 pages done in the kitchen and sitting upstairs. Like that's I'm not even like being dramatic here. Like I got just like 20 times more the amount of work done not laying in my bed. And after I noticed that, I asked ChatGPT, I said, Chat, I said, why is that a thing? Why does working in your bed versus working somewhere else kind of hinder the um, production of why does it affect the product productivity product product productivity um why does it affect it when you're in bed versus when you're in some like other environment? And it's because your brain is already wired and it knows that hey, being in bed means bedtime. Whether you're tired or not, your brain once it's in bed, it like tricks itself kind of into um thinking you're tired. I know that doesn't sound like logical, but your brain knows when you're in bed. And your brain knows when you're tired and when you want to go to bed and when you actually think you need to get work done, but in reality, you may not get anything done. So it's your brain. It's your brain. That's why when you're like when I was upstairs, I didn't have any other distractions. I didn't have like my TV. I didn't have I really didn't even use my phone that much. I used it for like ChatGPT and stuff to like ask questions and get more insight. But I wasn't on Instagram. I wasn't on like Snapchat as much. Like I was just focused on getting the job done. And sometimes I feel like a change in like my whole environment, if that would actually like affect anything. Like I've thought about like if I actually move if I actually moved to like Florida or if I moved to like somewhere else, would I be the same person that I was here or would I be someone different? Because when you move, you have the opportunity to change who you are. Because when you move, no one knows you. No one has this predetermined judgment that they would if they knew you already. Or if they heard about you, not even know you. If they heard about you through like a friend or through like someone at work just talking about you or something. If you move states or move cities, then you wouldn't have to worry about that. No one knows you. I think it'd be pretty sweet. Like I think change would be good. However, I really I really don't think sometimes it would even change anything. Like I had this same conversation with the colleague at work. I said, "Yo, have you ever felt like if you changed like locations, if you moved somewhere, do you think you would act differently or do you think you would hop right back into that cycle but a different environment?" And he told me that he thinks that you would hop right back into the same routine, same cycle, same everything that you're used to, but in a different city. So if you work, gym, home, work, gym, home, and you have no life outside of that, then that is probably going to be the same routine, same everything that happens here or in your hometown. He said, because he's thought about this too. He's thought about moving, and that's the one thing that's kind of like holding him back because he was like, dude, I may not be any different. Like it may not be any different because he doesn't really go out now. What's gonna stop him from? What's gonna make him want? Blah, blah, blah. What is going to make him want to go out if he moves? What's the difference? He's still gonna have the same type of experience here versus there. Over there is gonna be a little bit newer, but not a whole lot. So he's just thinking to himself, why move? Why move? I don't know. I don't know. I personally, I enjoy change. I like change. I welcome it. I do I get uneasy when change happens? Yes. Yes. Like I like change, but I don't like change, you know? Like I don't like it at the initial like start. But if it makes sense to me, I'll warm up to it. I'll be like, "Okay, that makes sense. I like it. I dig it," you know? Like this is cool. But if it doesn't make sense, don't change it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know? I don't know. I think change is good. I think change helps everybody in a certain way. Um, Everybody changes differently. Not everybody has the same like life path. Obviously, if everyone had the same life path, life would be kind of boring. And you may not even have the same life path as you did like years ago because maybe your outlook on things have changed. Maybe your goals have changed. Maybe just like life dealt you a different hand at one point versus another. Who knows? I mean, I don't. That's kind of the fun of it, you know? It's kind of fun not really knowing what's going to happen next. I say embrace it. Change happens. Shit changes all the time. Technology's changing. The world's changing. Just embrace it, you know? Fight it when you feel like it's necessary, but don't fight it when you think it's not going to be necessary. Because that's just messing up your peace. The more you can adapt to change, the more change won't really affect you any. That's my 2 cents. Until next time, guys, go live life in a happy days. I love you. Peace. I love this.